I never know how to start it, but...
You know how to start it with hello?
Hell no, I'm not saying that shit no more. Hello, my Tequila-nators. I realized that I gotta do something corny to stand out, like that one guy that says, "What say you?" Alright guys, we're back with another review. Today we're doing the Tequila Ocho limited edition Añejo at, what would this be? What, 96 proof? Yes. Yeah, 96, 40%. Yeah, 96 proof, I believe. Pretty bottle. I know there's two different lots. Ours is the Potrero. I don't know how you pronounce that shit. How do you pronounce that, baby? Read it for me.
No, Potrero.
Potrero. I don't know.
Potrero.
I don't know. You guys can read it. It's whatever. Fucking. I'm definitely excited for this one. I actually have the Widow Jane Reposado as well, which is my absolute favorite Reposado of all time. Absolute amazing bottle. I have two backups of this one. In specific, the El Nacimiento one. El Nacimiento lots. And then we also have the Tequila Ocho Widow Jane Añejo, which I'm not gonna lie, I hated this one. This is absolute dog shit. I hated it. But yeah, let's see if my feelings have changed. Yeah, I did this just to, just to compare them. See how different they are. Beautiful pop. Smells like fucking cheeks. I gotta figure out a way to separate them. So, this is fucking amazing. No, I'm not gonna fuck this shit up like last video. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, this thing was so bad, I was letting my buddy take shots off of this. That's how bad it was. I wasn't even upset. This bottle, I got it for $66. This is my favorite Reposado, if I didn't mention it already. And you can tell I put a pretty nice dent on it. But, aged in Widow Jane cask. This one is just gonna be like, your typical Tequila Ocho Reposado, but just at 91 proof, which is kind of crazy. It's just super sweet. Oh my gosh. Super sweet with it's gonna be fruity, sweet, and you don't get too much of the, oak from it. You get a slight oak, slight butterscotch notes, but nothing too crazy to actually overpower the agave that's in there. It's just an amazing and just, aged to perfection. I was like, this is, I guess, in my opinion, the perfect Reposado, because you get the slight, slight oakiness, but you also keep a lot of the, agave that, a tequila is really known for. Moving on to the Ocho Widow Jane Añejo. This one is going to be at 96 proof. So this one's at 91 and then 96, so only a few proof points higher. But I feel like this one the nose is actually pretty nice. On the nose, you still get a little bit of the agave, but definitely way more barrel influence, much more heavier bourbon notes, more caramel, more oakiness, sort of like a toffee as well. On the nose, definitely pleasant. I definitely do enjoy the nose of this one pretty much, or a lot, I guess. But on the palate, it's really losing me. You don't really retain much of the agave. It kind of sort of blends really weird with the barrel. Sweet, super sweet, but in a bad way. Super bitter. You can't really distinguish where the agave starts and where the barrel starts. It's just all kind of, in my opinion, this is just a letdown for me. Especially coming from the Reposado, which I hail as my favorite Reposado of all time. I have the perfect way to explain this if you don't have this at your house. Get a little bit of, Añejo, a dark Repo, leave it out overnight, and then drink it the next morning, and that's what that tastes like. I remember because I've done that before where I accidentally don't finish a little pour and then I tasted it the next night and it's just awful. Horrible. Don't recommend that. Stay away from that. But then again, maybe it's just, you know, I have heard some people say they absolutely love this, but to me, complete letdown. The reposado is definitely the way to go. Drink some water. Hopefully this is, you know, a different story because I bought 2 of these. Straight off the nose, it's way different. I'm gonna let the wife smell it real quick.
Ooh, like a lot of butterscotch.
Yeah, that one smells pretty good. But I feel like this one also gives you like a lot of butterscotch, but that one, like the nose on this thing was good. I like the nose on this, but the palate was just horrible. I'm hoping it's not the same for this one.
Fuck, that's strong.
Well, it is almost, you know, 50%. All right, so now let's try this one. So on the nose, you actually, you know, get some of the agave. You know, compared to the last one, or compared to the Widow Jane Añejo, this is different. This is like miles different. You get agave up front, a ton of butterscotch. I'm getting sort of like maybe like a citrus note on the nose, maybe like a grapefruit. I don't know. I might just be tweaking. I don't fucking know. But let's try it. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let's not judge it off the first, you know, taste, neck pour. We know how those go. But let's go on one more time. I do gotta say one thing. I definitely do enjoy this more than this. This is miles different. This actually tastes like a tequila. This one, so up front you're gonna get, I know I say this shit a lot, but you know, what else can I say, right? It's gonna be, you know, sweet agave up front, and it tastes like wet wood. If you go out, wet a piece of wood, or after a rainy day, like, just like, I don't know if you're weird like that, but just like, it tastes like if you're smelling wet wood. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad or good, but it definitely, what?
I don't like that.
Try this one. But this one is a lot better though. You know, it's sweet up front. You can taste the sweet agave that Carlos is known for. Sort of like wet wood, but not like a putting off wet wood, like sort of like a wet wood after a rainy day. You get some butterscotch, some slight vanilla, and then I do get like on the aftertaste some like a citrus, grapefruit. But for $115, would I get it again? Probably not, but it's definitely not bad. This one I can tell you I would never fucking get this again if I found it even at MSRP. But in all honesty, it's not that bad. Not my favorite añejo of all time, but definitely a different one. I'll try this one, and then I want you to try this one at the end. That one is just awful.
This one I feel like I liked a little better than this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me that one again.
This one just has like a weird flavor at the end that I don't fucking like.
This one is just super bitter and harsh.
No, I didn't get any bitter from this one. It was more like
I got like super bitter. Like it's like extremely bitter. It's super bitter and like harsh. It just does not sit right.
This does have
Now try this one. This is the real winner. Thank goodness I have, you know, 2 backups for this one. But that's the winner. That's really fucking good.
Maybe it's just,
That's really fucking
I
good.
don't know.
You don't like this? You don't like this one?
I feel like I like this one more than any of them. Maybe just because I ate chocolate right now, but
Fuck, that's really good. In all honesty, these are probably all just gimmicks to get a little more money. Regardless, they age them in, you know, old bourbon barrels. These just happen to have a famous name assigned to them. But out of these three that they released, this is the one. If you see this anywhere sitting for a decent price, you definitely gotta pick this up. And more specifically, a Nacimiento. I know they have another one called like I forgot what it is, but there's a different lot. This one is a Nacimiento. A Nacimiento, in my opinion, is the best one. But this is the winner. This is pretty good. I'm not gonna hate on it, but will I get it again for $115? Definitely wouldn't do it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I tend to lean more towards the I guess the Blancos, but oh shit. Before y'all start hating on me and saying that I just hate that Añejo, I have this single barrel Tequila Ocho Añejo that is, what is this, 109 proof, and this is good. This is my favorite Añejo of all time. I love this one. This is fucking phenomenal Añejo. No, actually, this isn't my favorite Añejo of all time, but it's definitely up there. But I'll definitely get this over these two any day of the week. Like I said, these are just a gimmick. They're not better than the regular Añejo. They're a higher proof, but that's about it. But if you guys really want it, just make sure you're not paying, you know, crazy markup. I've seen this one especially go for like $200, $250. Definitely do not pay that. I've seen this one go for like almost $300 sometimes. Definitely wouldn't pay that. This one, on the other hand, I think what MSRP of this one is like 60 bucks. If you guys even see it for 100, I would pick this up. This is that good. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys have tried you know, these three, please let me know what you think. If you guys have anything that you know, want me to review next, comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you guys next time on the, what's gonna be next? The Wild Common Añejo. I'm doing a little, in the past, what is it, 2 weeks, I've kind of went on an Añejo shopping spree, so that's the next video, guys. See you guys then. Agave. Cue agave.